Alright, so what I would normally do is just pull open the oven with this little oven safe glove and dump this on here, but I think it's important for you to actually see the top, you know, not for a brief glimpse, for you to sort of understand and how to read your dough. So if you look at this, these sides are actually quite dry when I pulled it out of the refrigerator, and they felt almost like well, dry. You know, the refrigerator shares, typically most refrigerators share air with the freezer, and they cycle in between, so that air can get a little dry, and it will dry off the loaf to an extent if it's not sealed well. Mine wasn't. So instead of just tossing this in, I'm just going to use this little pizza peel, and if you would just pretend this is the baking steel, this is what you would do. You just turn it upside down. And I can tell just by looking at this that it's not as wet as it should be. I don't know if you can see that. It's not the end of the world. I may not get as much spring, but what this is probably also an artifact of is that it just hasn't been used and baked with over time enough. So it isn't as robust as it could be, but it's also largely due to the refrigerator and it being a little dry. Anyway, I don't know what that is. So again, we're going to try and get under this to an extent. You can go down the middle, you can come across like this in a large C, you can go diagonal. I'm just going to score mine and stick it in the oven, and then I'll drop the temperature to about 450, and I'll let that go for probably about 45 minutes before I actually take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. Put on this little glove here, and that'll be fine. You can see our little gluten network here, and because this is a little dry, I'm just gonna take our good pal here, give it a few spurts. Typically when you do this, especially if like it's already floured, what this will produce is a slightly paler end result. So be prepared for that. You do not need to spray this every single time you bake bread. What you will be doing is leaching a little bit of characteristic from the crust. But I don't care. Like I said, I'm here just to eat it. So let's just get it into the oven, and let's see how we're looking. This is always a little bit weird when I put this in with the pizza peel. So I might, hopefully I might struggle with a little bit, and that's fine. You might see the pan on the bottom with the water in it, and it's slightly boiling. I am not on the convection setting at this point. So we're just gonna wait. I'll drop the temperature, and the next time you see it, it will be done. All right, and then we have one more after that, but I guess you don't really need to see that, do you? All right, see you in a bit.